Miramar. I'm your host, Tamara G, and welcome to this edition of the show on this Wednesday, November 7th. First of all, we have to say congratulations to all of the people who came out and voted yesterday. Record-setting vote for midterm elections, not just here in South Florida, but all around the country. And congratulations again to all of the candidates who won, of course, and we have so many offices that were up for grabs, not like, as I said, not just here in Florida, but all around the country. So congratulations to everyone. The weather forecast for today, it is going to be a nice one. We're going to have some sunshine, high of 85, low of 76. Right now it is 75 degrees, and let's get started with some more news headlines around the country. Did you know David's Bridal? I don't know what the world is coming to when David's Bridal is making preparations for bankruptcy. Yes, the place where everybody used to go for a prom dress or a wedding dress is now going to file for bankruptcy. They are trying to take care of their $760 million loans that they have out there that they owe, and hopefully they'll get that together. Did you know that there could possibly be some type of alien form that's out there? This is according to Harvard University. A mysterious cigar-shaped object tumbled through our solar system last year, and it may have been an alien spacecraft. I'm not making this up. This is what astronomers from Harvard University have suggested. Of course, we're just finding out about this now. It happened in October of 2017, almost a year ago. And so we will continue to find out exactly what that was that fell from the sky. Did you hear this story? Congratulations to the Iowa grandmother who won half of the $687 million Powerball. Where were we, Andy, when this was going on? Yeah, she won half. She decided to take her lump sum of $198 million. But this story gets even better. She didn't check her numbers because she didn't have her ticket. And also she was moving into her very first home that she had ever bought that day that they chose the numbers. So she was busy, she was trying to get her clothes out of the box or whatever. So a few days later, she thought about it and she's like, oh my gosh, I didn't check my ticket. She couldn't find the ticket. It was in the bottom of her sister's car on the floor. So she called her sister and said, hey, check these numbers. Yeah. She won half of $700 million. So congratulations to her. Her name is Lorraine West. She's 51 years old. Pretty sure she's probably not going to be going to work anytime soon. Some people really want this. That would be the Spice Girls reunion. And apparently they are getting ready to go out on tour. That's right. Next June, they are going out for, right now they have 6 dates that are confirmed, adding more every day. They're going to be -1, though. Apparently, Posh Spice is not going to go out. That's Victoria Beckham. But it may be because she may be hanging out with her husband here in South Florida with that soccer stadium and the soccer team that he's trying to bring to town. And last but not least, People Magazine is one of my favorite magazines. And we thank you for what you do in the world, People Magazine. But you did not have to tell us that Idris Elba was the sexiest man alive. Yes, that actual issue is out on newsstands this coming Friday, but it was announced on the Jimmy Fallon show, Late Night with Jimmy Fallon the other night. No, you didn't have to tell us that, people. We already knew that. Thank you. And we were wondering, what the hell took y'all so long? But congratulations to Idris Elba. And that's a look at your news headlines around the world. When we come back, we have some very special guests in studio. We're going to be talking about what's happening right here in Miramar because we have our Veterans Day program that we always do for our veterans, as well as our holiday tree lighting. And we also have a new church that is going to be here in South Florida and some of the great things that they're doing and who they're going to be bringing in. Her name is Juanita Bynum. So we'll talk more about that coming up right after this. Well, good morning, Miramar. I'm your host, Tamara G, and welcome back. And don't forget to join us, please, on all of our social platforms. That's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. We would love to have you join us, like us, become a fan of our page. We would certainly appreciate it. And speaking of fans, this young lady right here has plenty in South Florida. But right now, we're going to be talking about the fact that there's going to be an official launch of a new campus of her church. a life-changing anointing of Fort Lauderdale. She is the co-pastor and first lady of the church. Delpha Samuels, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. I'm actually a fan of the show. I follow the show, so I'm honored to finally be a guest on the show.
Well, we are very happy to have you. So tell us a little bit about the life-changing anointing of Fort Lauderdale.
Well, Life-Changing Anointing of Fort Lauderdale is actually an extended branch of Miramar. We actually do have Life-Changing Anointing that's in Miramar. It's the headquarters church. And
it's right here in
Miramar. It's
Miramar.
right here in Miramar, and it's been here for about over 10 years now. So if you're in Miramar, go to the Miramar branch. But, so we're really excited for the expansion of the ministry. So we're launching out into Fort Lauderdale, and the launch date is December 1st. And we're so excited because our speakers, she's, known all over the world, and it's just such an honor to have Dr. Bynum coming and being the guest speaker for the launch service.
And that is Dr. Juanita Bynum.
Yes.
And so this is going to be happening December 1st in Fort Lauderdale. Service begins at 5 p.m. We're going to get the address in just a little bit. But I always ask this question because you mentioned that the first church is here. It's still here. It's right here in Miramar. And you all have seen the vision to expand. That's not always an easy thing. Tell us about how that happens, because as someone who believes in the Lord and believes in the calling, if he tells you to move, you got to move.
Right. Honestly, the expansion part of it was, I can say it was. It's a bittersweet thing.
Okay.
Because it's great for the ministry, but for me, it's so much more responsibility. When my husband started kind of talking to me about it, I was kind of like, oh no, God, okay, because we've been in Miramar, our headquarters church, which is under the leadership of my parents for years, and I think I'm very comfortable there. My mom is there with me, and she kind of overshadows, and which she will be doing in Fort Lauderdale, but in Fort Lauderdale, I will be the pastor, co-pastor there, and that's a very tough, a tough place to be, tough shoes to fill. My husband told me that, going into this new territory, he needed me to, kind of
get on the bandwagon.
And it was time for elevation. So I was on the fence about it. I honestly really was, because I have so much going on within my own personal life.
Because you're an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own cosmetic line alongside my sister, and we have so many things going on. And everybody knows me to be one of the Barbie twins.
Okay.
So it's like, wait a minute, what ministry? What is this? What is this that's going on?
When did this happen?
When did this happen? But I was always in ministry. I've always worked alongside my husband and my parents, but I've always kind of been in the background. So my husband said, with this expansion, I want it to be a time of elevation for you. And he actually had to ask me to pray about it.
Okay.
Because I was just like, I will go with you and I will support you, but I do not want to be the co-pastor. I'm sorry. I don't want to do it.
Name somebody else.
Yeah, I said, I just don't see, how I can do this. And, after 3 days of praying, before we even started talking to my parents about the expansion, my dad called and started talking to him, my husband, about it, and he's like, interesting, the call happened, right? And a friend of mine's called and told me she had a vision about us doing this expansion, and I was like, okay, gotcha. I don't need the third confirmation. I'm okay, I got it.
You got it.
So now it's been a lot of pulling and tugging, but God is helping, and I'm just believing that he will give me the grace and the vision and the strength to really pull this mission out, because it's going to take a lot.
Right. Now, where is the new location?
The new location right now, we're in talks with Dillard. It's possibly going to be at Dillard Auditorium.
Okay.
Yeah, but the actual launch service is going to be at Coral Ridge Presbyterian Church, which is 5555 North Federal Highway, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's funny because that's where we actually got married at. Yeah.
Really?
So
look at you coming full circle.
Yeah, it's like we actually got married there. We're going to be celebrating 4 years of marriage, and now our church launch is going to be there. I was like, okay, God, I guess you he does things the way he wants it, and we just can't question his timing, and the time that he does things. So sometimes we don't see that we're fit for it, or that we're in the position to do something, but he knows that he equipped us and he's given us the wisdom and the knowledge to do what he called us to do. So here we are, less than a month away from the launch.
Official launch. All right. So again, it is happening at Life-Changing Anointing of Fort Lauderdale. It's going to be on December 1st at 5 p.m. Dr. Juanita Bynum is the guest speaker, and tell them it's at Coral Ridge Presbyterian.
It's at Coral Ridge Presbyterian Church, and the address is 5555 North Federal Highway, Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
All right, so it is going to be an amazing event. be sure to check them out. We're going to have you come back. We're going to have you bring some of your makeup line and some of your fashion line.
Yes, I would love to.
I love to support entrepreneurs and young ladies, and particularly our sisters who are doing things. So please let me know. I just hope you have things in my size, and then we can work, okay?
Yes, definitely.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much. I'm going to say co-pastor and First Lady Delpha Samuels from Life Changing Anointing of Fort Lauderdale. Oh, give them the address of the Miramar campus
yes,
as
Miramar
well.
campus is 6306 Pembroke Road, Miramar, Florida. Once again, the Miramar branch is 6306 Pembroke Road, Miramar, Florida.
Right.
Trust me, you will not regret it.
All right.
Tell them I sent you if you come.
Okay. So there is no reason to miss out on church. Again, in Miramar, it's right here in Miramar, the Life Changing Anointing of Fort Lauderdale, the first campus, and then, of course, the second one is coming along. The launch is going to be on December 1st, 5 p.m. at Coral Ridge Presbyterian. That's on Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale. Dr. Juanita Bynum is going to be the guest speaker, and we look forward to that event. And congratulations and good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back. Hi, it's the Good Morning Miramar Show. I'm your host, Tamara G. Don't forget to join us on all of our social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at City of Miramar, Miramar. And we all know that it's right here in Miramar. And right here with me this morning is, of course, we've got Carla Meadows from our wonderful Parks and Recreation Department, as well as Lolita Dunn, also from Parks and Rec. And let me tell you, you ladies are busy for the City of Miramar. Yes, we were just talking off mic that you all do, what, 30 plus events a year for our city?
Yes.
Wow. And so with that being said, we have two very special events coming up. We want you all to mark it on your calendars because really it is right here in Miramar. Carla, tell us a little bit about the one that's coming up because it is so important to remember our veterans.
Right. This coming Sunday, November 11th, we have slated a veterans ceremony. The event begins at 11 and it's a 1-hour program that lasts until 12 p.m. It is at our Veterans Memorial Park, and that's on East Miramar on Southwest. I believe the address is 64th Avenue and 33rd Street.
Okay.
Okay.
And so with that, I know for you guys have been doing this for several years now, but you actually honor someone in the community, and then we have a little ceremony to remember our veterans.
That's right. That is correct. We do. We have a guest speaker who will be speaking this year. His name is Veteran Brian, and I do invite everyone out to come and celebrate our veterans for what they've done for us. That's the least we can do.
Absolutely. And I just was watching something on the news the other day that we are now in our 17th year with the war in Afghanistan. Wow. And some people have done 3 and 4 and 5 tours of duty with that. So I applaud the City of Miramar for just remembering those. And that's not the only war that has gone on, but just remembering all of our veterans.
Exactly.
And we have many who also work for the City of Miramar.
That's correct. That's correct.
So everyone is invited to come out. Is there a charge for this?
No, this event is free.
And it's actually on November 11th.
Right, which is Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes, it starts at 11 a.m. promptly.
Okay, and just a side note here, the City of Miramar will be closed on Monday, the 12th, November 12th. So the entire city will be closed in honor of Veterans Day, but the actual ceremony is going to be on the 11th, Veterans Day, on Sunday, which is amazing that, you know, the city is doing an event on a Sunday too. So we definitely care about our veterans here in the City of Miramar. Now, I know that everyone is going to be excited about this next event because this one also has become one of the favorites in the City of Miramar among all those 30 events that you all have every year. Lolita, tell us about this holiday tree lighting.
Well, once again, it's that time of year. And
hard to believe that.
I know. So it came so quick. We'll be celebrating holiday tree lighting on December 7th, which is a Friday.
Okay.
And the program will start at 6 and end at 8. We have lots to do. Of course, we have our special guest from the North Pole, Santa and friends. You'll have to come if you want to know who else is going to be there. We also have vendors, so we have food that you can purchase as well as merchandise. that some of the merchants will be selling. There's a kid zone for the kids.
Awesome.
And there's also a holiday concert. Sea Castle Elementary will be joining us this year, as well as New Renaissance Band and Christway Baptist Church. So that's a little bit of what will be going on at this program.
And, you know, I've been to the holiday tree lighting
Yes.
before. What I love about the City of Miramar is that every event, you all always, particularly the Parks and Recs department, always want to make it family friendly.
Yes,
and it really is.
Definitely. We always try to do something where you can come out with the family and enjoy. We do have things that are just for adults, but this holiday tree lighting, anyone can come. So we encourage you to bring out the family and enjoy yourself.
Right. And is this a free event as well?
Yes, definitely free, keyword. So come out and join us.
Free is for me.
Definitely.
And where is it going to be held this year?
It's going to be held here at our Miramar Town Center, 2300 Civic Center Place, right here in Miramar.
All right. Of course, it's always right here in Miramar. Now, I know people are used to us having 2 tree lightings, but this year there's only going to be 1,
There's
correct?
just the one, so don't miss it.
That's
right.
right.
Here at Miramar Town Center. You will also get to take photos with Santa.
Okay.
So make sure you're there to get your holiday photos.
And should people bring their lawn chairs, or will you all have a place for them to
Yes,
sit?
you can bring lawn chairs. There will be seats, but it's based on first come, first serve.
Okay.
So I would suggest you bring something to sit in.
And it's a beautiful event because it's all lit up. The plaza is always lit up with the different decorations.
Yes,
And of
definitely.
course, when they light the tree, it's just
Right.
whoa.
Yes.
So it's going to be very nice. Again, that's a free event. It's happening December 7th, okay? December 7th. And you all definitely need to come and check that out. It is going to be nice. That's a Friday.
Yes, it's
Friday.
Friday.
Night. A Friday night, December 1st, right here at Miramar
December
Town Center.
7th.
Oh, sorry, December 7th. Sorry, December 7th. Let me get that date right.
Yes.
December 7th. That's a Friday, right here at Miramar Town Center, 2300 Civic Center Place. So definitely come. It's a free event. We encourage families to come. It is going to be nice. As Lolita mentioned, there's going to be vendors there. You can buy different merchandise. You can enjoy the different singing and the bands playing. And that's great, too, because you have the community coming and being involved.
Definitely.
All right. So we would love to have you at both of these events. And for more information, where can they find that, Carla?
They can go on our website at MiramarFL.gov.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Carla Meadows,
Thank you.
Lolita
Thank you
Dunn.
for having me.
They're the ones who make it happen. If you've gone to any event in Miramar, right here in Miramar, they are the two that have put it together from beginning to end. So thank you all so very much for all that you
having us
do.
again.
All right.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week on Good Morning Miramar. I'm Tamara G. Have a great day.